Yo creo que esto es muy personal de cada uno. Ha habido muchos americanos que han llegado y han intentado absorber toda esa cultura y esa forma de vivir nada más llegar. Y hay otros que les ha costado más. Yo creo que cada uno viene también depende con el pensamiento del que vengan, si vienen como estrella o no estrella del equipo y adaptarse a ese nuevo rol, el tema de la comida, ¿no? Que es diferente. Luego casi todos acaban enamorados de nuestra comida, dependiendo de dónde vengan, de dónde han estado y al equipo al que llegan y cómo está organizado, ¿no? Yo creo que eso es lo principal.
I was excited about coming because I really hadn't formulated my own opinion just because I didn't know. You hear some things you hear on the TV or people say maybe this culture is this way or that way, but the type of person I am, I don't like to formulate my opinion based off of someone else's thoughts.
I had no idea what it was going to be like. I wasn't expecting anything crazy. I knew it was going to be very, very similar to the United States, but it definitely surpassed my expectations when I first got over here, and I've loved it ever since.
I had some friends that have traveled to Europe and to Spain, and I had heard nothing but great things, so I had some high expectations coming in.
I talked to Frankie before I came over. He was here last year. Just check on him.
I didn't know much about the geography of Europe. I didn't know if it was at the same level of lifestyle as the United States. The difference between Spanish people and American people are that Spanish people are so much more open and say hello to a stranger.
Say hello by giving the 2 kisses. Not anymore, not with the situation, but definitely different.
Worst and best.
Honestly, I love the culture here it seems like everyone really likes to enjoy life, to go out to dinner, converse and drink wine, and just have a good joy and have happiness about them.
Spanish food is delicious.
The country's beautiful everywhere. So many great places to explore, so that's been fun.
You can go outside and you can feel like you're at home and like nothing's going to happen. It's a very safe country and very organized and clean.
I'd say the worst is just the small streets, maybe. It's especially if you got a big car, it's kind of tough to maneuver sometimes.
The drivers out here are crazy.
I would say that the people in general are a little bit more laid back when it comes to like timing and all that stuff.
I cannot adapt to some of these drivers out here are insane.
All right, we're gonna meet at 3 and it's like, okay, 3:30, you're sitting there. The number 3 is tres in Spanish. You don't know if there's lost in translation the numbers there.
Sí, puedo, un poquito, sí.
My Spanish isn't great, obviously, so can be awkward at times.
It's fun for me because I do try to speak a little Spanish when I go out into the public, and it's great because the people will laugh at me, but they'll kind of help me out too.
I always ask them if they speak English first. That would help out a lot, but if not, I just try to communicate in, through my hand gestures or just, showing a smile.
I took Spanish a little bit in high school. I didn't really pay attention much. I wish I would have more.
I thought I could come here and just pick it up in a couple weeks or something like that. But people speak so fast and people mumble and stuff, so sometimes it's hard to understand.
Definitely fully adopted the siesta.
Siesta.
I mean, siesta's been part of my life for a long time.
Taking a nap in the middle of the day and things like that. And where I come from in New York, everything is non-stop.
So maybe I was born to be a Spanish person like that.
If you would have told me I'd have been living in Spain, 2 or 3 years ago, I would have been like, no way. I'll probably be in the States doing something. But it's been a fantastic experience so far.
This is my 5th year in Spain, so I've become comfortable with the culture and more with the language and people and everything. And I love it here. I love the food, love everything. So I'm happy to be living here.
The more time I spend here, the more time I love it.
It feels like home, actually. It's a very homey city. It gives you that welcoming vibe, and so far I've loved it out here. The weather's beautiful, the city's beautiful, so it could be a good place to raise a family.
If I don't have my siesta, I'm not the same.